Welcome back, Greenlight fans. Today we have some really cool Greenlight 1/64 scale vehicles to check out. California Lowriders Series 1. I have a full complete set in the package as well as opened up, all ready to go for the loose review. Also in the mix is Hollywood Series 35, including the brand new 73 Cadillac Sedan Deville casting. I've got my choice picks from Hot Pursuit, which includes this Ontario Police College 1987 Chevrolet Caprice Classic. And here, one of my most anticipated cars of 2022, the 86 Ford Taurus LX from RoboCop, the future of law enforcement. Absolutely awesome. This is also from Hollywood Series, this one being 34. And we've got some more very cool Hollywood Series vehicles. Fargo, an absolutely amazing television show built off of a movie. This is Hollywood Series 35. 86 Ford LTD Crown Victoria as seen in the show. And MacGyver, 1986 Jeep Cherokee Wagoneer. Extremely cool models. I flipped the tires around on mine for the black walls out, white walls on the other side. Already got a lot of these cars open up, so we're going to check out all the details as we go, including the packaging on these amazing castings. And rounding out my final choice for Hollywood Series 35 was this 72 Chevrolet Monte Carlo in kind of a metallic gold with a flat black roof from the Counting Cars on the History Channel. And an absolute pile of diecast in Sam's Salvage Yard. Just getting bigger by the moment. More to come and lots more videos also on the horizon for this channel. A lot of Greenlight coming and vintage Matchbox, Hot Wheels, you name it. But so many cool castings, especially this Lowrider series. As you can see, we've got a whole bunch of slammed versions of four-door land yachts and even two-door land yachts. We've got that brand new 73 Cadillac Coupe Deville casting, the four-door 73 and 72 Coupe Deville castings as well, Sedan Deville I should say. And a couple of those opened up because really favorite castings I can't live without. Brand new casting of the 63 Chevy Impala in both this kind of metallic limeish green and this super cool bright pink with tons of flower tampos all over it. So intricately done. It's absolutely amazing. So we're going to go in for a closer look at those as well. Sit back and get ready for a Greenlight review. Enjoy. Nina is so excited to see what is coming out of these Greenlight boxes. She is into it harder than I am. I've actually never seen her quite so excited to open up the Dually Series vehicles. And in she goes for a sneak peek. No teasers though, Nina. No teasers. That video is still yet to come. And, oh, alright, she's out. So many cars to begin with. Let's start with the Lowrider Series 1, because these are brand new to market as of May 2022. And as you can see, the packaging, very cool. California Lowriders features a gold Chevy Impala, which is actually not released in the Series 1. We've got it in pink and green, as you can see in the background. Hopefully they'll come out with a gold version as well to kind of fulfill that picture. But the background art is going to be the same on all of them. It's really cool. We've got this jacked up Chevy Caprice Classic. That almost looks like a two-door. And we have what appears to be another Chevrolet, maybe a Chevy Bel Air, with a chopped roof and slammed, maybe signs of things to come, who knows. But right now, 64 Chevy Impala, 63 Chevy Impala, 85 Chevy Caprice, 87 Chevy Caprice, 73 Coupe Deville and Sedan Deville in the lineup. Awesome castings. 4 brand new, basically, castings in this series. So 4 out of 6 cars brand new. This is going to be a double down hit. And this one's been selling out massively online. Super cool paint job on the Cheech and Chong 64 Chevy Impala. This one has flowers all over it. We've got one out of the package, so we're going to look at that close up. But you got this awesome cityscape in the background with the palm trees and California State there outlined on the left side. Looks really slick. Very desirable artwork, and I'm loving it. So let's take a look at the green one in the package, because some people collect these cars for the packaging. These cars do feature a plastic roof and windshield, but as you can see, amazing, amazing paint job and detailing by Greenlight, which we'll see even better when we look at the loose cars with their hoods open and everything. But one look at everything in the package. 73 Cadillac Sedan Deville in this metallic blue with a two-tone gloss white roof. Absolutely gorgeous car. Could not bypass buying about 3 or 4 of those cars. Definitely awesome. And this car previously released in Series 35 of Hollywood. So we got the Rocky version of this car. I haven't watched this movie in a while, so I don't really know for sure. But we got some artwork on the back. His whole life was a 1,000,000 to 1 shot. And that's pretty cool. Iconic old movie. And there is the Cadillac. So probably featured somewhere in that movie. This one's the 73. We had the 73 as well in the lowrider series. And a 74 Coupe DeVille. That's the 2-door. Brand new casting. Again, this is brand new. I think it's the first paint job of this car released by Greenlight. And it is fantastic. These are massive land yachts. They are true 1/64 scale, and they are amazing. I've already got many opened up here for you, all of the cars, including the hitch and tow version of the Cadillacs. Multiple variations we're going to look at here. So stay tuned for that. We're just going through the packaging here. And we've got the 87 Chevrolet Caprice with the pin striping all over it. And super cool rims and tires. Looks amazing. Super details on this car. Absolutely cool. And for my 85 Chevrolet Caprice Classic, I did get a green machine. Bought sealed boxes from Aurelia Diecast here in Aurelia, Ontario, as well as wholesale diecastcollectors.com in, I believe, California. I can't remember which box produced the green machine, but either way, it doesn't really matter. Awesome to have, and I have a regular as well because I did buy 2 sets of everything. Now, my choice from Hot Pursuit, living in Ontario, Canada, the Ontario, Canada Police College skid training car was of high interest for me. So here we have an 87 Chevrolet Caprice, and it is fantastic. I bought 3 or 4 of those. I've already got one loose as well to check out. We're going to be comparing the suspension side by side. As you can see, there's quite a difference in these cars. Tail lights, different models. This is an older Caprice here, the 85 versus the 87, with the 6 cube tail lights versus the rectangle tail lights segmented into 12 rectangles. All very cool stuff if you like old cars. RoboCop. My goodness, wasn't I excited about this. Hollywood Series 34. RoboCop in the 86 Ford Taurus LX. Iconic car. Had to build a fleet, so I did buy 3 or 4 of these as well. And I actually cannot wait to start watching the RoboCop reinvented television series, because it is going to be fantastic, just as this casting is. Look at this car. It's absolutely amazing. Can't wait to do some customs with it. This is a car you just don't see on the roads anymore in 2022. And it's actually kind of sad. It's a beautiful car. It's an iconic car. It was one of the most popular, most acclaimed cars of the 1980s. And, well, so was the 86 Ford LTD Crown Victoria, because a lot of police departments, including the Fargo Police Department, which is totally fictitious, chose to use this car. And here it is, the 86 Ford LTD, looking awesome. We got that one out as well. And just great details all the way around on this car. Absolutely amazing details. So we're going to look at all these cars side by side, like I said. Next up, MacGyver. I used to watch this show as a kid. There's been a re-release to this show as well. I'm not sure with the same. I don't think it's the same actor. 86 Jeep Cherokee Wagoneer. I'm familiar with the first version of MacGyver. And there you go. You can pause there if you want to read about MacGyver. Like, he could literally get himself out of every situation. And here we have the Jeep. An absolutely awesome 86 Jeep Grand Cherokee Wagoneer. Pretty sure this is a new grille release for the casting from Greenlight. I don't think they have this one this old of a grill as of yet up until this release. And here we have with the white walls. Greenlight's been doing pretty good with the white walls. We're getting some pretty nice white walls on their vehicles. But nonetheless, I just wanted to see what this Jeep looked like with the black walls out. And I think it actually looks better. It looks a little bit toyish with those white wall tires. That's just not something I would see very often on a Jeep Grand Cherokee in 2022, if you even saw one of these things. So that's why I liked it with the black tires out. It's super easy to do. You can just spin the tires, and next thing you know, you got white walls on the outside. So whatever. Or no tires. If you're ready for the scrapyard, no tires. And the final car, I just realized I only have one of this, and I'm still going to open it up. 72 Chevrolet Monte Carlo. Check it out. Absolutely gorgeous opening hood on this car. Detailed engine. And that is Series 35 as well from the Counting Cars. So that's all the cars. Let's look at the loose versions of these things before we get them scooted over to the junkyard. That's where a lot of cars end up. It truly is one of the best places to check out all of my Greenlight cars, Auto World, and anything true 1/64 scale. Okay, let's take a look at everything up close, including this brand new casting of the Time to check everything out loose for the review. And here is an awesome casting of the 72 Chevrolet Monte Carlo. As promised, opened up, got a detailed engine, satin black roof, and just great coloration on this car. Awesome wheels, as you can see. Super cool. I'm going to have to buy myself a second one of these because I absolutely love it. And all these cars are phenomenal rollers. So pretty cool about that. The RoboCop car, the 86 Ford LX Taurus. Taurus LX. We've got the Whaler on the roof. Light bar, push bar. And that satin black paint finish with the Detroit Police livery on the door. Collect number 154. Cop car number 154. So much cool details on this car. As you can see, we've got like a barcode for a license plate. Taurus badging and Ford, just as appropriate. Trunk lock. Another super awesome rolling car. Then we've got the 86 Jeep Cherokee Wagoneer, now with the black tires all the way around. White walls are on the inside. There was nothing wrong with the white walls. I just wanted to switch it around. I did buy 3 of these vehicles, and I think it looks amazing. A little black wash on that grill would do wonders. But super cool vehicle. It's got the wood grain look to it. Metal base, Cherokee badging. And that is the Limited, of course. Really nicely done. Got the mirrors on it. As an owner of one of these trucks, I had an 89 Cherokee Limited 2-door. Quite pleased to see that. Mine didn't have such an old grill. Mine was an 89, but that was an 86. Bit of a change there. And now the 86 Ford LTD. It's got a nice black wash on that grill. Great details on the headlights and bumper push bars. It's hard to believe that they can make these cars for what they do. And quality has been going up. Quality control seems to be at an all-time high, which is pretty cool. And we've got the Brainerd Police on it. So that's also pretty cool. And into the Rocky car. That's the Rocky Hollywood Cadillac. We've seen this car once before in another version. I think it was a Rocky car, but I'm not 100%. It might have been actually the hitch and tow. Either way, this is the 73 Cadillac Deville, and we do have a 72 as well. You can see the difference between the headlights and the grille. It's quite a different car. Body-wise, they're the same. It does have a separately cast hood, but it does not open. And this thing is a monster, though. An absolute monster of die-cast. Extremely detailed all the way through. All the livery you'd expect. But what I wanted to say was, yeah, no, it's not a hitch and tow, so it was a previous Rocky release, and it can be found with a black interior and a slightly more yellowy white, off-white roof. Otherwise, basically the same car. No license plate, though. Interesting. So that's something to look out for. It could be a collector's item. Something you might want to pick up if you are, like me, a diehard four-door Cadillac aficionado. Because I'm going to buy every single one. This one came from Hitch and Tow series, I'm not sure, but super cool. It was the most recent Hitch and Tow at the time of filming, June 2022. As you can see, it comes with the hitch on the back, metallic green, flat black. Came with the Airstream trailer, which is a super cool piece. So for that reason alone, collect it. And here it is in the California Lowrider series. Slammed suspension. You can see the difference in suspension. The wheels are farther up into the wheel well. The difference in the chassis is hard to see, actually, without maybe taking it apart, but there's some bumper differences there too, actually, as you can see. A much thicker bumper on the back of this 73 versus what might be, yeah, that's the 72. So deeper bumper stance on that car by the looks of it, because all the other ones are 73. You can see the chrome lip. So that's pretty cool that Greenlight has managed to do that so well. But what a beautiful casting, and one I needed to collect in multiple. And then we've got the 73 Coupe Deville, so that stands for two-door. This is a true full luxury executive car. It's got the same grille and rear bumper as the four-door sedan. Black gloss paint with the tan roof. And it just looks amazing. Lowered with those gold, maybe 80 to 100 spoke rims. Next, we're up to the 63 Chevrolet Impala. Metallic green. Super nice job by Greenlight on this one. Got an opening hood with a really detailed engine. Super appreciated. And we've got the emblem on the hood. Great, great details all the way around. And appropriate wheels. Super nicely lined up white walls. Check out the taillights on this thing. Just phenomenal car. Got a bit of a smudge on the door, but I'm sure I could fix that. And these are into the 10,000 digits, so all these cars roll really good. I haven't been rolling them all because I'm kind of like, you know, they all roll good. There's been no issues with rolling of cars, so we're going to keep moving on to the 64 Chevrolet Impala. And check out the livery on this thing. Got like all sorts of cool stuff going on here. This is a heavy duty custom paint job. And no wonder these things are selling out like crazy in stores. If you can get these at Greenlight factory pricing from, like, say, Walmart, $8, $10 a car. My goodness, what a nice looking car with a lot of details, all metal, heavy duty, and rolls super nice. So we've got those two cars, the 63 and the 64. Is there any difference? Yes, there is. Check out the grille difference, headlight difference, signal light difference, bumper difference. So Greenlight is just fantastic with even the taillights. This is a whole different casting. In fact, we've got two completely different castings because they would have had to cast those taillights completely differently to produce that. So we've got two completely different castings, one model year apart, both with opening hoods. Absolutely amazing. So some of the best Greenlight cars produced thus far. Then we've got the collection of Caprices. Got an 87, an 85, another 87 from Hot Pursuit. Let's look at the California Lowrider Series versions first. So as you can see, they've got the one-piece headlights, pinstriping all over this one car, metallic gold on the other one. Same wheels, different colors by the looks of it. Different taillights representing the different years of these cars, which is so accurate, so nice. And super paint job. So I am collecting every single one of these cars produced because I think they're wicked and they roll so nice. And then we've got the normal suspension Hot Pursuit Series 39 87 Chevy Caprice Classic. This strikes close to home for me because it is an Ontario Police College skid training car with a Canadian maple leaf on the front fender. It's got the steely wheels, black hubcaps, and just really, 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 really cool. So same car as the lowrider version here, but as you can see, we've got different suspensions, different base. Actually, you can see the axle is a little bit different. And just another example of how awesome Greenlight is at showing all variations of these cars, both model year and customization. Check out the stance difference. That car sits like a good 3-4 inches scale lower than the stock ride height of the skid training 87 Chevrolet Caprice Classic. So honestly, guys, if you're after any of these cars, I don't think you can go wrong. Absolutely the absolute best of Greenlight, and so much more that I want to share with you. We've got the latest Greenlight Dually Driver series, Hollywood Thelma and Louise series. Everything's coming out to the table. So, of course, happy hunting. Stay tuned, and I look forward to seeing you guys again soon.